Simpson. And Japan have gone absolutely without lead. This is Whitmore. Paul and Gale both available. It's still Whitmore. It is the Reggae Boys who take the lead.
Ball shot.
Guess who's back? The boys are back. BCN Sports is back. My name is Benton, along with George. Wagwan family, how you still?
First of all, I want to apologize to anybody that we have wronged in the past. I want to officially apologize to them because Obia strong, Benton. Obia strong.
Junior, it's been a while. When last we were here, it's what? About 12 days ago we were here, right?
Yo, big up Jeremy and yo, them free we up, brother. We were in prison. All our pages were locked down for like 2 weeks. But we're back.
Are we?
I hope so, cause you know the first of them are watching hard right now, you know, so
yo, the first them I say, go on. Be careful with your next words. Choose your next words carefully. All right, let's get to it, football family. As Julia mentioned at the top of the show, it's been a difficult, it's been a learning last couple of weeks, and so we're back. And we're back to bring content to the family as usual. World Cup Qualifier game. Right and center, World Cup Qualifier game, the Reggae Boys versus Curaçao, kicking off at 7 p.m. Junior, 4 minutes. Reggae Boys, red hot like fire. Junior, you excited about this football game?
This is the most challenging game for me in this round. I've said it before the round started. Going to Curaçao would be a tough game. And this is the toughest game. And if we can get a result today with 1.5 foot in the World Cup, because we're gonna dog up aside a couple of days from now. So it's just get there. Get there.
I've been emphatic. I said these are soup teams. The Reggae Boys is playing. These are soup teams. The Reggae Boys are facing. The Reggae Boys will face in this group, and so far, I expect another victory. Curaçao was impressive against Trinidad, but couldn't score any goal to save their life, and I expect the same thing from Curaçao tonight. So we could get to the starting 11, Junior, because 3 minutes away from kickoff. I'll run through the Reggae Boys starting 11 real quickly. Blake in goal. Ian Frey. Who you? Ian Frey makes... Who him? Ian Frey makes his what? International debut. I remember one time he did injured. So Ian Frey is here. Richard King. Dexter Lambegisa. Ethan Pinnock. Bobby Reed. Who you? John Russell. Cephas, Tyrese Campbell, and Bailey Kadamari. Yo, I would have money. I would have new money. I would have. Junior, talk to me about the Reggae Boys starting 11.
All right, so you know what? Since we are criminals, Ball Chat, BCN Sports, Ball Chat is not criminals. BCN Sports, we rebranded Ball Chat, and right off the bat, we got in prison, right? So, Benta, you know what? Our gloves are off. It's not a rumor. We have inside information that there's dissent in the camp. If JFF wants strike with Channel, then look, it's called double jeopardy. We can't get strike down twice for the same crime, right? So we can't talk the things down.
Junior, please, we don't want to be suspended for another 2 weeks.
But there is dissent in the camp, and that's why Benton come out there asking, who the brother here? Because you're this close to going to the World Cup and you still don't have your best 11. I mean, that's my reaction. But I caution us from overreacting. Let the games play first, and then we react. Let the game play. Let the game start. Let the players play, and if they are not up to snuff, let us see what the coach does to make an adjustment if necessary, and then we react to it. That is my that's my official stance on it. But there is dissent in the camp apparently. Some players don't like, so some player forward, some player feel slighted and this and that, and regular Jamaica thing.
Regular Jamaica passa. And score update for the other group game currently taking place. Trinidad and Tobago, the Soca Warriors, a must-win game, leading Bermuda 2-0 at the half. All right, so to Curaçao starting 11. Elroy, Roman goal, Brennett, Obispo, Gary, Sambo, Camencia, Bakuna, the Bakuna boys, Margarita, Lacadia, and Hansen rounds out the starting 11 for Dick Advocate. Of course, the coach of the Reggae Boys is Steve McLaren. Junior, I mean, long and short of it, Curaçao must win.
Yes, from a Curaçao perspective, this is a game you have to win. You didn't. I remember they didn't perform well against Bermuda. So
yeah, they did not.
So this is the game where Curaçao have to come out and play some ball. You're hosting Jamaica, top of the group. You're 2 points off the lead. If you win today, you go up by 1 point in the zone. So from a Curaçao perspective, go out there and handle your business. I mean, that should just be the end all be all. It don't matter what I'm talking about who played or who not playing. Handle your business. You're at home. You have a legendary coach. Go out there and take care of business.
And I notice what your Manchester United player, Mr. Cheech and Chong.
Not even in the squad.
Why is Chong not even in the squad? He was their most impactful player in the last game.
Maybe he's injured. Let me see.
Okay. All right. So Reggae Boys, the game is on Paramount Plus if you're in the States. Of course, World Cup Qualifier, Group B, encounter. And headed into today's game, Reggae Boys sitting on 6 points. Perfect record, 2 from 2 in terms of victories. Curaçao and Trinidad, Curaçao on 4 points with a win and a draw. Of course, a draw against Trinidad and Tobago. And Trinidad and Tobago, entering the game, enter today's encounter on 1 point. Bermuda yet to get off the table. The beating stick, Bermuda, is at the base of the thing.
And big up Shepherd's News of LOM, and big up Jeremian. Jeremian said he would like to see if Whisper get a run in the 68th minute. I think Whisper going to play against Bermuda. I don't think I'll be shocked if Whisper get a game today. Shepherd's News said Jamaica should win this.
He did play recently, so I think in Chelsea U21 game, so it's good to see Whisper in the group.
Good to see Whisper.
Roll him out. Kaim Dixon. I'm not gonna really ask a question still. I just leave it alone. I will not question Steve McLaren's strategy or decision. He's been perfect from the start of this World Cup qualifier. I will not ask any question. He's winning football games. Let's work with the thing. Junior, I leave the question into you.
Yeah, big up BM, and BM confirmed that Chug is injured. He had an injury in the warm-up for Sheffield United versus Oxford on September 27th. He's out for 6 weeks.
So as you look at the Guatemalan Brian Lopez is the man leading, and Costa Rican Benjamin Pineda is on the VAR. So VAR, Junior, the crowd is a nice crowd.
Yeah, but Jamaica knows. Let's get a draw.
Predictions. Dropping a prediction in the thing. Dropping a prediction, and it's good to be back. It's good to be back. Big up BM.
Breathe.
Shepherd's
Freedom.
News of LM. Big up yourself. Big up, big up. It's good to be back. Dropping the predictions. Junior, what you score? What you got?
2-2.
2-2.
Yeah, 2-2.
Soup side, Jamaica win this ball game 3-1.
For a year more to the football god's ears.
Yo, the AstroTurf look nice, eh?
Yeah.
And Junior, anything you're looking forward to see from Ian Frey in this
Communication. Communication. Ian Frey's communication with Pinnock. That's what I want to see.
BM says I wouldn't have started Pinnock and King. Similar players. Also, I wouldn't have started Anderson. I would have started Anderson over Frey. So, Corey Anderson did some work in the last few games, right? And Ian Frey must have baller. Because the man just walked straight in and started in 11. So, people, please, let me know. Is Ian Frey a baller?
As we have kickoff, and right off the bat, I see 3 Jamaicans already slipping on the turf. 4 Jamaicans slipping on the turf as Russell just slipped. That's four slips I've seen on the turf so far.
And okay, I even forgot that Bobby Reed also a start. So if this
5 players slip.
So if this is the most probably the toughest game in this group, would we say this is Steve McLaren's preferred team then?
With 2 new men. I consider Bobby Reed a new man.
Because Bobby Reed, a long time we don't see him, and Bobby Reed just walks straight back in our side.
Has Steve McLaren coached Bobby Reed?
I don't know. You have to look. So Bobby Reed.
I don't. If he did, it was very, very early. And maybe the camera angle, but the field looks small to me.
Big up to
Like
our
a very
listeners.
small
Welcome
field.
to BCN Sports watch along of CONCACAF World Cup Qualifiers. The boys are back. We won't have Ball Chat Weekly on Sunday because, as normal, it's international break. But we'll be back on Wednesday for our call-in show, and we'll be back on Sunday. What is it? Sunday the 19th, thereabout, whatever Sunday that is.
Yeah. We performed all our duties as Curaçao with the ball and shot from outside. Easily taken by Blake. One thing is for sure, the players don't have on the right footwear.
We're seeing an image here of Coach Dick Advocat. It looks a little bit stressed, Junior.
Come on, stress out.
Are you at all surprised at the ease at which the Reggae Boys kind of dismantled the first 2 games, just walk past Trinidad and Bermuda in the first 2 games?
I'm not surprised with what happened with Bermuda. I'm surprised. And remember, the Trinidad game. Look, I am as much of a fan as anybody of Jamaica, and I am happy to be in the position that we are in. But we also have to keep some form of reality in our assessment. Trinidad had 3 offside goals that were called back. So yes, we are in a very strong position. We beat Bermuda that we should have beaten, and we took care of Trinidad at home. Luckily, this is the game right here that will answer whether Jamaica is serious about going to the World Cup or not. Because if Jamaica lose this game, we're right back in the mix.
So this is a broad man central midfield. A broad man heavy midfield. Because you have Freya, who's a broad man. You have John Russell, who's a brown man. Junior, what going on in this midfield? It's a brown man heavy midfield.
People, if we don't see
when you need him?
if we don't see we again till Christmas, you know, it's a bedtime. If that I learn. I have no commitment then.
Yeah, because all right, so Bobby Reed is in midfield. Bobby Reed is in a 10 position.
I think Jamaica is playing a 4-3-3. I don't think they're playing a 10 per se. I think Bobby Reed is one of the
4-3-3. So where is Bobby Reed in the midfield tree then?
It looked like
is he right, left, or in a middle?
It looked like they're figuring it out. Not figuring it out, but there's no set position. We just have the 3 man in the middle. I will communicate.
I guess Freer would be that center one, right?
John Russell.
No. Should we continue to ask this question about Tyrese Campbell versus Kaim Dixon? Why there's a preference? Why does Tyrese Campbell gets the start? It's been 3 games though, right?
Yeah, I know the not.
Tyrese Campbell has gotten the start over Kaim Dixon.
Yeah, it's coach's preference. I'm just happy that Casey Palmer not play.
Actually, you know what? I did say at the beginning of the broadcast that I am not gonna ask any questions of the coach. The man win games. But I will say it's good to see Dejan Whisper Richards back in the fold, Junior.
I want Casey Palmer. I'm injured.
I never check. He's not in the squad, so we keep it moving.
But yeah, I'm happy for some Whisper. Because the talent that you would have is immense, and we love to see it flourish, especially as a homegrown striker. So I'm hoping Jermaine said hopefully in the 60th minute. If Whisper get a game today, Jamaica is up comfortably. I'm more looking for him to play against Bermuda.
BM says Casey Palmer is on card suspension. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are the views of yep. But I mean, to be fair, I mean, Bailey Calamari walked straight into the starting 11. So why Whisper can't get a run? Why would it be
over Calamari? Where is he going to play?
I mean, why not? I mean, Calamari has done well in the 2 games, but it's not like say Whisper can't get a run over Calamari.
Why would you bench Calamari to put in
because
Whisper
is Jamaica. Bamba. You know what? This is reggae boys. This is Jamaican football team. Whisper Yardman. Cover. Yo, we're not having a political correct. You know what? We are taking ourselves.
Yo, Mr. I'm going to Nicaragua prison for the last 2 weeks. Why? I'm like, better go to Venezuela prison. Well, Go in, kid! Put it in! Go on! Cross the ball, you want?
Yo! Guys, Tyrese Campbell driving in should have crossed the ball. I don't know what Tyrese Campbell was doing there. Got ahead of himself, got behind the defender, should have put it on a plate for Kadamari, who was crashing it in. Tyrese Campbell said, brown man, I see you, but black man, I try eat our food. Big up to ONJ. ONJ said Whisper just played his first 90 minutes at U21. Yep, he played for Chelsea U21 recently. So, I mean, I don't expect him to play 90 minutes, of course, but I do expect at some point throughout the evening, in about minute 70 or so, you will get a run. Where you fly this youth from? Why you fly him all the way from England to come, what? Assimilate to the group and give him a run? What's this thing for?
People, what you're witnessing is Benton digging a hole. And there's a drop in our hole and just a dig himself in our hole.
Yeah,
listen, I just come out of prison. I'm not going back. Not going back to prison, sir.
Bell to John Russell, back to Richard King to Lambeguisa. Lambeguisa definitely, as you know, seems to have this notion like as he pick up the ball, just look to try to play Tyrese Campbell behind the Curaçao player. So they're counting on speed here. Is it Gary, the Curaçao left back?
All right. So question. We see all of this rotation in a Jamaica team, right? Isn't it odd to you and to all the people that are watching and listening right now? Isn't it odd that if I was to ask anybody, I expect to hear, if I ask this question, what is the position or the place on the field that Jamaica seems to be most wanting as a national team for the last 5 years? I think it's going to be center midfield and wing backs, right? I think I would expect to hear wing backs to be called early as a position. Yes. So isn't it quite odd that for all of the player rotation we have going on, it's like Lambeguisa and Bell, what, Jamaica have no other wing back in the world where they can't try out?
I think Lambeguisa, so you have Greg, right? So Gregory at left back, right?
Yeah.
So you have Gregory at left back and Amari Bell. So Gregory Lee is either backup. Gregory are going to play number 2, and he's a good backup. As for Lambeguisa, they try the youth. Yo, what the man? What Bobby Reed that do at the man? Yo, Bobby Reed.
Yo, I'm the first man to see that live. Boss a side tackle.
Man, say we don't play a ball game. Come on, for me. I think that was Bakuna, by the way. Them two youths are ball.
No, but Bobby Reed have an easy tackle. And lay down and like him want to do a lay down tackle and miss everything clean right in front of him. And the boy afraid do some kind of choppiness a while ago, you know. Hey boy afraid, I pray you.
All right, so this is the thing though with, and maybe Steve McLaren is saying that all right, so with Curaçao, as we know, if you want to nullify or quiet them, you have to control the Bakuna, Leandro Bakuna in a 10 role. And maybe Frey, maybe he believes or he trusts Frey to do all that defensive heavy lift as opposed to a Corey Anderson. Now we know it's a Natty, a.k.a. Corey Anderson, can be a little bit rough with the tackling sometimes.
Yeah. Watch it. Yo, you see how much time the man must slip and slide?
Yeah.
That's like the 10th time a Jamaican is on the ground.
Score update. BM says Trinidad up 3-0.
Good job.
So all those who calling for the sacking of one Mr. Dwight York will probably have to take a night off.
Yeah. What about a fire pan free, you know?
Oh, what? How did the clock just happen? Watch out! Why you tackling man now? How you just gonna make a man shoot from out there, sir, brother? How are you gonna make the man shoot from out there, sir, brother? And what we do? We just watch up and make man take shot? Yo,
Well, I tell you,
people that when I stand, I drop
them. Tell you from,
them element, you know.
I tell you from months ago. I told you this is the game. This is the game. 1-0 Curaçao. How Blake no dive?
A well placed shot, perhaps. Make we see it again.
Well placed my backside from 30 yards out.
I probably couldn't see it through the crowd.
Oh, from 30 yards out.
Wait, would I save that?
Of course.
Stop that, Junior.
Benton, that's a straight shot. And we'll just get the camera from behind. That's a straight shot. Listen, on the put back a prison. Boy, I go back a prison, man.
As a Comencia, Livano Comencia with a goal for Curaçao. Curaçao up 1-0. But, all right, the shot from outside the 18. So Ian Frey moved over to the left to put a tackle. And the player played the ball to inside. So who's supposed to cover Livano? No man, so we just going to make man shoot from outside, so? I just shooting practice thing I go on.
But that was safe, man. That was safe.
But Junior, I will not question Jamaica's number one, you know, but I will have to see it again because we know that Andre Blake is outstanding. And it takes something special to beat him. Now, if I hear
Jamaica,
otherwise from
no.
the goalkeeper coach doing D-wise, then I will reconsider. But
the man to save that Benton.
I will not question Andre Blake. CONCACAF number one. I'm going to question the role of Bobby Reid in this midfield, though.
That's a save. That's the save.
All right, game on. Good.
Owen says Blake is to that side as well. I agree, Owen. That's a save.
All right, so
BM says Ian Frey isn't even a specialist defensive midfielder. Jamaican coaches do some strange things. Listen.
All right, so then who is is John Russell a defensive midfielder in this midfield then?
Is it John Russell? John Russell is Jamaican Fellaini. He just wired the ball.
We just I said the defensive responsibility is spread across all three players. What is the Junior, you are the coach. Put on your coaching hat. Where is Bobby? Where is Fabi Frano? Talk to it.
Watch it. Look, looking that play a while ago, that tells you everything. John Russell is which one John Russell now about the play? Because John Russell John Russell like one defender, brother. I watch free. Watch free. Come off of my field, man. Sure.
So what Cephas do a while ago?
Ref. It's like Cephas say, yo, we can't want to run right now, brother.
I mean, couldn't he kind of carry the ball down and then try whip it across in bus in tired?
Simple. It's like he decided he didn't want to do anything with it.
All right, so this is just a different sort of experience for the Reggae Boys now. All right, cool. This is the first time we have fell behind in this round of World Cup Qualifiers. So we are going to see exactly the mental state of this team. Because Curaçao is still a soup side, you know.
No. They're not.
That is Curaçao's first goal. No. They defeated Bermuda, what? 2-0? How many?
No, but remember Bermuda come back and tie the game 2-2 at one point, you know.
Yeah, they won the game 3-2 because Bermuda tied the game late. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Number 16.
The man them boots the right, brother.
Come on, Junior.
I don't know if the man them wet the turf or something, but
these
the
are
players, they're
professional
not
footballers.
comfortable on the
They
field.
must know what gear for wear.
I agree, but they're not comfortable on the field. It's clear.
BCN watch along of CONCACAF World Cup Qualifiers. Big up Fabi. Yo, Bridget, coach, talk to him. And just say, where is Fabi? Fabi, I have a question. By the way, hope all is well, Mr. Family. The midfield, this Reggae Boys midfield, Fabi, is there a defensive midfielder or is someone, are the defensive responsibility spread across the three players? Who is playing the defensive midfield role in your eyes, if such a thing exists? Because me not convinced that Ian Fraser defensive midfielder. We know say Bobby Fraser not. And John Russell, you say John Russell is the Mario Fellini of Jamaica?
A Fellini, yeah.
Okay.
What Bobby Reed? What Bobby in Boston?
Alright, so Fabi said Freya is the holder. Yeah, okay.
All right, people. Listen. Now I'm pissed off. Let me see if Curaçao score, yes, because this look dangerous. But now I'm officially pissed off.
Why?
All right, I'll go back. Benton, why Pinnock take a long throw a while ago?
Why?
Pinnock is your tallest player. Him and John Russell. Now, if you want me, Bournemouth with a long throw, make Pinnock be a target. As here's John Russell, the Jamaican Fellini, in the 18-yard box. Kick it to the Jamaican fast car. And boy, free. Yeah, but not just free, you know.
Reggae Boys, we're getting a little bit of momentum here.
Lord of mercy.
Goal, youth! Goal!
Offside. Let me tell you, the Jamaican Fellini. How you missed that? Even though it's offside. How you missed that?
I do not want to get another suspension. I don't want BCN Sports go off the ear, go dark. So I will keep my golden opportunity missed by John Russell. But the important thing, Junior, is that I will take the small wins. Is that he was crashing in the box, right? So that was a clear opportunity there.
But like typical Jamaica, with every win, there are 3 losses. Why is Russell the highest man up on the field? Where's Bailey?
Yeah.
And one thing about this Jamaica team, they are very tall. This Jamaica team has a lot of height to them and speed. As Curaçao now is going to their traditional Dick Advocate possession game.
And it's gonna be, so how do they put on the Dick Advocate coaching mindset right now? What do? You're taking the lead against the group leader at home. You're taking the lead against the group leader at home. But also in the back of your mind, you have the worry with Bermuda. Well, this brother did offside like a mile. Jaja. Him offside by a mile. As in the missed opportunity by John Russell. So, Junior, talk to me. So, what would you do now if you are Dick Advocate?
Nothing, because it's not like Jamaica is threatening you. Jamaica hasn't really threatened the game as yet. They've had opportunities to look threatening, but if you are Curaçao in the first half, this is the first half of the first half of the game, or the first quarter. Let's say it's the first quarter of the game. Jamaica, you are very comfortable. They are not even pressing high, but they are playing man to man, and Jamaica is not bringing the game to you. So why would I change anything? I would now try to put on, if I was Nick Advocat, I would say, all right, Steve McLaren must make a change. I will prepare for that change. But until then, I'm not changing anything. Because right now my game plan is working.
So
Jamaica's most...
Is Jamaica a one-man side? Because the lack of Isaac Hayden in this midfield speaks volume.
No. I think Jamaica's most, from a non-Jamaican perspective, I think everybody look at Jamaica as being threatening as much as Cephas is. Because Cephas has been the most dynamic player for Jamaica over the last couple of games.
All right,
so if you can...
Look what you have.
What am I doing about
that?
Jesus, peace.
That's a Casey Palmer level pass, brother. Yo! No pressure. The man just rolled the ball to the opponent. Is he colorblind? Fabi says Jamaica pressing with 8 and 9, number 8 and 9.
I'm not accustomed to it.
What is it? Yeah, the press not reach, or the press not effective. Watch out! A back heel shot. Curaçao is really growing into this ball game. Bakuna, Lakadia, and cleared out by the Reggae Boys. Junior, talk to me. What is going on here? What does Steve McLaren do to rectify the dominance of because it seems that the Curaçao is mixing it up. Short passes, then long ball over. And then you have Bakuna dropping deep to pick up the ball and then pulling the passes.
Yeah.
When Reggae Boys has the ball, it seems like it's hard to really find an open player that is forward. It's all that you have to turn the ball back.
Yeah, because Curaçao is playing man-to-man straight across the field. And
so you can't turn and face someone and look and see your opponent, your teammate move and pass the ball. Because
the one thing Jamaica need to
play the ball back and just go back, go back.
Right, but the one thing Jamaica need to do is move the ball faster. It's just moving too slow.
Okay, all right.
It's just too slow.
But Curaçao is also moving the ball fast.
But that's yeah.
And the ball moving fast thing you kind of need. All right, youth. Watch out. When the pass the ball? John Russell, why you not pass the ball?
I think Bobby Reid is the holding midfielder. I don't think Bobby Reid passed half line yet. See him just walk past half line now.
So all right. So now I'm seeing Bobby Reid beside Free a lot. What is this? What no double pivot?
Yeah, but I would say double pivot because it's just the way the players being dictated. But I think Bobby Reid is not willing to go forward. Obviously because of the legs.
Eat the food.
What ball boy?
Good youth. Brown man, you couldn't shoot it there, sir. You scored goals in that last game. Whisper kick that, you know. Fabi said midfield rotating. Okay. Alright.
Cool. Man.
Salad.
What's that boy? Cut the ball, let's see fast. Jesus Christ. Yo, Cephas is a scrimmage baller, brother.
Cephas a Sunday League scrimmage baller.
A Sunday League scrimmage baller, brother. Cephas just want the ball play to him foot I want everybody get out of way. He has no interest of playing within that system. Jamaica is finding joy with the wing backs overlapping though. There's something to be had there. Well done, Brown man.
Well done, Bailey Kadamari, aka Brown man.
But see first, Jesus. Yo, Cephas want nothing to do with the system. He just want the ball played to his foot.
I mean, all right. So if Cephas a player who loves to explore, to exploit space, I mean, play it behind the defender, make him use him speed.
But he's not even showing like he's going to take the space.
Lambegisa.
As Jamaica.
Yeah, man. Jamaica impose some will now in that game.
That happened against Bermuda.
All right, you pass it. Pass. Junior, your audio chip out as Leandro Bakuna is down, injured. Bit static there in your audio. Tyrese Campbell with a very good play down the right wing decided to shoot instead of probably should have laid off to Kadamari.
That better now?
Yeah, sound better now. Well, Kadamari was in front of him. But Cephas was walking at the penalty box. Pass the ball to Cephas now. This is why Cephas now get no ball.
So hold on. Has so much Curaçao played up on the ground?
Hold on. As so many foreigners upon the Reggae Boys coaching staff. Bakuna is...
As Owen asking the same thing. Why can't we go that side there?
Bakuna is up. It seems like he's going to be okay. First half action, 32nd minute. Curaçao versus the Reggae Boys. Curaçao ahead 1-0. Goal from Liviano Comencia. Yeah. Big up to the Curaçao crew. Big up. Yeah. Yeah, cameraman. Come on, there's a pause in the game, so let's kind of check out the scene.
Hey, Dad. Let me tell you something, people. It's the camera work. When you get a wide shot, there's always a focus though. There's somebody in the middle with the cameraman why you see. Yo, some go to Curaçao, go to prison, brother.
Remember to smash the like button, family. This is BCN Sports. Watch along. Sorry, our apologies. We want to sincerely apologize for being off the last couple of weeks. We make a bad step, a wrong step, and so we have to rectify some things. So you will see some changes coming to BCN Sports in the near future. As player resume.
I think Jamaica should score in the next before halftime. How can I pass that? Why free a turn back with the ball?
King driving, find Tyrese. I can't see why Tyrese not pass ball. That was a piss poor pass behind John Russell. Yeah, Brown man are running now. But him not get no ball. AKA Bailey Kadamari. Now, one of the things is that Curaçao is an older team. You know, we have watched this Curaçao team for what? Two World Cup cycles, what? 3 World Cup cycles, maybe. So as this game goes along, you know, I mean, what these players were 30, 29. I mean, them legs are go beyond that, you know. So the bench will come in later on the ball, especially the Bukuna boys. I would think. And you don't have Chung to come off the bench or give you kind of a spark, you know?
Yeah.
And look on the 9. The Curaçao man like him tired already. And I just 35th minute of our game. Good work, Tyrese Campbell. Goal youth. Pass a little bit to it. Good work, Tyrese Campbell. Somebody must tell himself to pass the ball. Finally, good work, Tyrese Campbell. Very good. That is what wingers are supposed to do, pass the ball. Unless you are such man. Big up Michelle, big up family, big up Wopal as well. We're back live. Reggae Boys will win this game. Don't worry yourself. Reggae Boys.
Free is a bug. I've seen enough. Free is a bug.
I mean, but is he playing out of position though, Junior?
But you have the freedom. Just play a ball. Let's go play some ball. There's no position. Let's go play some ball.
Free kick to the Reggae Boys. Because, I mean, all right. So, Curaçao scored a goal. And they had, what, maybe 2 chances. But they've kind of surrendered the attacking part of them game. Seems like the Curaçao man doesn't play for halftime right now.
Right. And again, I'm going to say it again. It's the same thing we saw against Bermuda for Curaçao. The same exact thing. So, is either them not learn or there's something to what you say about the players and their lack of stamina?
Fabi says, I think Fabi is referring to Frey. He says Frey he likes to facilitate. He's a controller. So it's not necessarily a bug, Junior. Big up Chinny. As the ball into the box headed out, corner kick to the Reggae Boys.
Yo.
Chinny, big up yourself. Me just reach how we are player.
Well, get ready for Bermuda Tuesday.
Junior, how we are player.
We're getting ready for Bermuda Tuesday.
Junior, how we are player. The Reggae Boys are in the ascendancy, Chinny.
Well, okay, I agree.
You know, with a few more fortunate bounce, maybe we could have created a few chances. But you see, because we are a big side, we can run in new players any game and just so we roll.
In the heart of the midfield, too.
In the heart of the midfield.
In your most competitive game, I would say is Curaçao away and then Trinidad away. So this is your most difficult game at the round. And in a game that if you get a positive result and take care of your next game, you are a foot and a half in the World Cup.
Big up to the wonderful and magnificent. Come on, big up yourself. Come on, say, coach, I worry about the wrong things. Trinidad a beat aside. Big up yourself to the magnificent and lovely. Come on. Yo, anytime Mr. Come on, feel good enough. Jamaica win this. No come back. No. Junior, don't come over here with your bad mind. Jamaica win this.
Just make sure the record dictates that I was the one that was most confident coming into the World Cup games. And I was the one that said this game.
but you want to see this team get tested. I mean, ultimately at the end of the day, you want to get tested. I mean, you want to
Get tested, get tested in a World Cup warm up game. I don't want to get tested in a World Cup qualifiers. You man?
Yeah, I'm gonna get tested in a World Cup qualifier. You can't just forward and hope say soup. You get soup zone. Soup them are gonna show up and play some ball at some point.
Why Cephas to have a Cephas to have a beta instinct. Look for the crossfire Campbell a while ago.
Chini says, has Free ever started a game? If not, why is a random player who hasn't played in the midfield just sub? Who is this? What is this?
And look how Free push off the legendary Dick Advocate. Yo, come off of the field. Come, ref, give him a red card, ref. Red card. Yo, give Free a red card, brother.
I don't
come
think
off.
Free know who Dick Advocate knows.
You can't do that to the legend. Yo, you better do something good with the ball. Bought him a controller. Controller.
Hey, good control that, Junior.
Yo.
But man, give
What
you the ball so easily. Okay, and then I jack back. Thank you, Richard King. Thank you. This is why this aside I need more yard man, Panino. Thank you, Richard King, for running back. We need more yard man pan the side. Pan the playing 11. Junior, you see as you talk about Free, your audio drop again, your audio starts standing up. Might as well you plug out the mic and start back. Football family Junior saying so forward. So let's see how that goes. He's starting resolving issues with his mic. But I think it's consistent, More things change, more remains the same. Still 1-0 Curaçao leading the Reggae Boys. CONCACAF World Cup Qualifier Group B. Goal scored by Livano Comencia. As Curaçao is on attack. What, 3-2? And he slipped just before he took a shot. How would that? Lakadia? Should have done better. But thankfully for the Reggae Boys, see it. Was a weak effort. Well, he was offside anyway. Somebody was offside. I think. No, nobody not offside. I don't know how to go on this, but Reggae Boys with a long ball looking to get Cephas behind, and it's all the way to Elroy room.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can, Junior. We can hear you loud and clear. Elroy running clock, waiting for So Reggae Boys just immediately gave the ball back to Curaçao. And Junior, you start back again. Family, we've been off for 2 weeks, so we've kind of look a bit out of practice. So this is the practice.
Check.
And please accept our apologies, family. No, you don't, Junior. Here is Curaçao down the left wing, down the right wing, ball into the box. Ball cut across, almost a golden opportunity, cleared out by the Reggae Boys. Shot off the post. Reggae Boys in disarray at the back. Curaçao going extremely close there, family. And again, Jamaica's #1, CONCACAF #2 goalkeeper, Andre Blake, was beaten all ends up, ball off the post. Yeah, Junior, you have to go in timeout. Reggae Boys Now coming up the field. Advancing play ball is with King. Goal, Reggae boy, score! I saw you score a goal, boy. Saw you score a goal. Wait, ball on score. Wait, hold on. Ball on just score. Hold on. What go out with my computer? Oh, yo, me I plug out the sound. Me gone. My youth, how you missed the goal? I looked away, things say ball score. How you missed that? Even the AI score. Chinny said, which match you are watch? Chinny, the ball, straight to the ball, run that goal. No, Junior, your audio is not good. Michelle said, Junior, try rejoining. Oh my God. Yo, Obia met the ball to the score. 2 minutes of added time. 2 minutes of added time. Fabi says the pitch. Hold that ball to score. Alright, so him kick it off. Him take a left foot shot and the ball must lick on the right foot. The Curaçao player cleared it. Oh, that ball in the score. Yo. Still 1-0. Wow. I swore that ball score. It was a very good pass from Amari Bell to John Russell, who turned left foot shot. Ball, left foot shot from 5 yards out, not almost the middle to the left side of the goal, slightly to the left side. Elroy Rum beating all ends up, and still the ball to goal. Curaçao player cleared it out, but how him get a chance to clear that ball fade up in a goal? Fabi said, I've played on that pitch with the national team here, and trust me, a lot of that happened. Cha-cha. Okay. Junior, you have go, as Michelle said, you have to probably leave and forward back, because me not understand what going from. For you mentioned Brown man, your audio just choppy. Half time, family. 1-0 Curaçao's lead at the half. Okay, game is still within reach. Curaçao tired. Fabi says we mentioned the age of this team, this Curaçao team. It's an older team. They do have some technically very good players. Bakuna boys and Lacadia and all the, there are some good players technically, but they might get up there in that age. So the Reggae boys, I think in the second half, utilize your bench, should be able to unlock and score some goals on this football team. Should be able to score some goals. Because as the game go on, these legs are, the Curaçao players are going to get more even exhausted. Shepherd's use of LM says no power on the ball. Yeah, as it relates to that shot from Mr. Johnny Russell. As Junior figure out his audio issues here. So you go, when you do a live show, you have technical issues. The stats read Reggae boys. What? Stats move so fast. What position stats there? All right, ball possession. Curaçao have more possession. 59. Yep, yeah, they do. 3-3 shots on target for both teams. CONCACAF World Cup Qualifier Group B. Reggae boys enter today's game with a perfect record. Curaçao, Reggae Boys sitting on 6 points. Curaçao sitting on 4 points. Of course, reminder, the winner of the group automatically will advance to FIFA World Cup 2026, whereas the best second place going over. So now on next thing. Junior, what going with the audio? How you still? As Junior is still not with us. Let me run through some of the comments. And let's see what's going on with the Trinidad game. And get the score update on Trinidad. I think last check, Trinidad and Tobago was leading the game, 3-0. That game should be almost finished right about now. Yeah, Trinidad still leading 3-0. Goals from Sealy, Spicer, and Henry. So Trinidad, a much needed, look like they're going to secure their first victory of this round. So much needed victory, potential victory, yeah, which pretty much inevitable. I mean, with 89 minutes already in a ball game. So, all right, running through some comments. Shepherd's News of LM said no power on the ball. We had a good chance a while ago. Fabi says we're winning this. It took us some time to get in tune, but we're definitely winning this game. I think as the game goes along, Reggae Boys, I expect the Reggae Boys bench to be more impactful. As you mentioned, Fabi, it's an older Curaçao unit. Well, the Curaçao players are tired. I mentioned the age thing. I do expect the Reggae Boys to unleash some of the horses later on. Kaim Dixon for one. I mean, even Whisper can get a run too. And that speed should be able to exploit those tired legs for Curaçao. And most importantly also for Curaçao, they don't have Tait Chong on the bench. So he's been an impactful player for them. So Dick Advocat will have to make some important decisions, how he manage the rest of the game and his players. It's 1-0 is definitely and easily attainable. Is within reach, within target. BM said I would put on Corey Anderson and Boza and take off Frey and Campbell. That's definitely a very valid point, BM. Boza definitely can, yeah, I mean, give you some height. So you do two strikers, Boza and Kadamari. I think BM is suggesting there, yeah, Boza definitely.
Yo, it's not my end,
Huh?
And on my end.
Yeah, you're clean now. Your audio clean.
Okay.
Yeah, your audio clean. Talk to me now. Finally. I'm sure you have a lot to say.
No, look, listen. I'm just getting ready for the second half. I don't know what the hell happened. Because everything on my end. Yeah, it is what it is. We're down 1-0. I'm looking forward to the second half. I apologize for disrespecting anybody. If I disrespected anybody during the first half, I apologize. Please spend your money elsewhere. I want no smoke.
All right. Yo, I mean, Julia, your assessment of CFUS in this first half, I mean, do you think that you can... I mean, we saw the salad. I mean, he was threatening down that left wing. So maybe it's a sense of feeding him or giving him more. Both wingers utilize or were exploiting the wings quite effectively. It's just the final product was lacking for the Reggae Boys.
I mean, both players, both wing art. I think Tyrese Campbell had the better first half. With compared to Cephas. I think Cephas has been a passenger in the game. He looked disinterested to me, in my opinion. No, I don't want anybody to say me a bad mind him because that's not my intention. That's just my observation. It would be nice if Cephas would apply himself the way that Tyrese Campbell has applied himself. There's a reason why Tyrese Campbell get the ball on the runs. It's because he's presenting himself. I don't think Cephas is presenting himself on the wing. And it would be nice if Jamaica can balance out the field. And one other thing is that I want to see more service going into Bailey, because he's just running the graveyard shift right now. He's just a run like him on the tracks, and he's not getting service. So it would be nice if the players would not look as selfish as they do.
Fabi made a point here. It's a constitutional day down in Curaçao, so it's a major holiday. And it's akin to the Jamaica Independence Day. So this match brings in a lot. So this is why you have the big crowd. You have, hey, camera, yo, Junior, yo, big up to the Reggie who up on the camera. Big up to the Reggie who on the camera. But like I was saying, you know, all right, Junior, when you speak, so you see, this is a problem, you know. Cameraman, I mash you up, you know. Because now your audio drop. Big up you that we and Russell won $6 for the shot. Yeah, man, Russell should have scored that goal. Huh? But, you know, I think Fabi said something about the turf. He has played on this side of turf. The pitch sometimes does things, but in that sort of situation there, you have to make sure that end up in the jam, end up in the goal. The shot wasn't powerful enough. You have to put that ball in the back of the net. Golden opportunity, and hopefully it doesn't come back to bite us. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite the Reggae Boys.
Please find back the girl with the CPL.
Yeah, Junior, again, cameraman, I'm bad man. Trinidad game ended 3-0. That's 3-3. So good victory, much needed victory for Dwight Yah. Whatever you did before the cameraman, that worked well, but whatever you did afterwards, then you mash up your thing. You see, this is there you go. You know, there you go. Reggae Boys fans, how we feeling? Do we feel optimistic about what we saw in the first half? Do we think that the Reggae Boys will get the 3 points, or at least a point out of this ball game?
Audio check 1.
Yeah, Junior, that's cool. And of course, Curaçao hit the post, so it could have been 2-1 or 2-0. I mean, because Curaçao did hit that post, and Jamaica's number one, Andre Blake, was rooted.
You know, looking at that goal, it looked like Blake thought the ball was going to go wide.
I don't know. Maybe he didn't see it. He saw it later.
No, he saw it. But his reaction looked like he thought it was going wide.
All right, Junior, I'm going to have you calling by audio, by the phone. So Fabi said the ball didn't hit the post. Me need glasses then. Because I seriously the ball hit the post. Cha-cha. Wow. Blake thought he was going out, as in the goal that scored. I could have seriously the ball hit the post. Yo, me need to get my eyes checked. Appreciate that. Yo, people, you know what? You don't listen to me, you know. Because a blind man I watch ball game. Copa Mundial. But Junior, second half, things that, well, your audio check, Junior. Your audio back.
Audio check 1.
No, your audio not back, brother. By the way, all the subscribers that we're losing because of bad audio, circle back next week. Next week when we clean up the audio, if you can. Thank you for stopping by. Respect. CONCACAF World Cup Qualifier, Group B action. Reggae Boys versus Curaçao. Curaçao leading the game 1-0. We don't know the fundamental principle as Junior is joining on. That you take for yourself then, brother. Junior is joining on a different line now. Junior, can you hear me now?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I don't know what the hell going on because it's not on my end.
It's not on your end. How you mean it's not on your end?
We do a test and I record something on mine and it went through. But all right. Wait, yo, yeah, you're good though.
Yeah, I'm hearing you good. Yeah.
All right, see that we're good. Yo. The baby, we are look. Big up to all our female listeners. All right. I just came out of prison. We just come out of a social media prison. They just free we up. So we just have to look on certain things differently, right? Benton, we know what a BBL is, right?
No, I do not, Junior. I do not. And by the
I
way,
know what.
going forward, you should keep this audio. It's so clear. Whatever you're using, this audio is so clear.
But we know what a BBL is.
No, Junior, I do not.
I do.
Okay.
What
then,
I saw
for the listening audience, enlighten us then.
A big body. Anyway, a fake body. But that wasn't a BBL. You know what I call that? A CDL.
Okay, isn't that like a license to drive trucks?
Big truck, Benton. 18-wheeler.
All right, those are the views of Junior and not BCN Sports Network. I mean,
Allah you tell.
This, as the players getting ready for getting ready for come. Back on
football, brother.
Big G, big up yourself. Big G says, careful. Junior got too excited seeing the girls and conk out the audio. Exactly. 100. Big up. By the way, as football families, remember to smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Please tell a friend about it. This is what we do. BCN Sports. Wall-to-wall coverage of all things sports coming back up. We're fully loaded as Curaçao is making a sub. Junior, must be an injury. Or is what? Did he? Is it a Bakuna is off?
Yeah, but a Bakuna?
We get check to see who is off here for second half. Getting ready for kickoff family. All right. How we see it? Does the Reggae Boys finish the job and come back here? Or does Curaçao hold the line?
Looking at recent history, looking at what happened with Bermuda, I am going to say that Jamaica will score. But Bermuda can score more goals. So I think Jamaica is going to score. I predicted a 2-2 game. So, make we see. Yo, find out the sister with the bodysuit, man.
I'm trying to confirm. Okay, so Gory is on as a striker. And
the number 12 is on.
That's interesting. Sanche Hansen is off. Who's also was playing on the left side. So it's a like for like swap, you know. Yo,
yeah, but I think that change is more more to Tyrese Campbell. Looking at Tyrese Campbell and how Tyrese Campbell has caused trouble. So now, as we see, the substitute going down the left wing, Tyrese Campbell now has to go back defensively. So that's Dick Advocate making, in my opinion, an adjustment to Jamaica's most threatening player.
CONCACAF World Cup Qualifiers. Yo, share the stream. Please, people, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channels. You know, we need to grow. We need to grow the channel.
We're 9 subscribers away.
We were 8 a few weeks ago. Hey,
Yeah, but
8 before your audio kick off.
they put me out of, they put me in prison, man.
All right, so BM says, let's go, Reggae Boys. I predicted 3-1 victory for the Reggae Boys. I still think this is on the card. 1 goal from the Reggae Boys will unlock and shake up this Curaçao team. Remember, a soup team we are playing. Sorry.
So my question now is, why did Dick Advocate make a substitution for a player to our knowledge is not injured, but he's up? Why is Jamaica not being more progressive?
So is it a situation where Steve McLaren in the totality of the qualifiers, Steve McLaren he's won the first 2 games. Reggae Boys won the first 2 games. This is on the road. You have a next game I play Tuesday against a soup side. I mean, do you really go all in for this ball game, huh?
You're trying to draw the game. You want to come out with a positive result, and a positive result is some form of points.
Okay.
So the game is not gone. It is not desperation time as Richard King can make a 15-yard pass.
Yeah, I mean, but I do expect, you know, if we get to the 65th minute and approaching the 70th minute, thereabout, I do expect, and if the score still remains 1-0, then I do expect Kaim Dixon and Tyrese, Kaim Dixon and the likes to come on, and a Boza, good tryout. So I do expect.
As Richard King just headed it wide. Yo, cameraman needs to go back and find mine.
Big up to Oral Tracy. The BM says Oral Tracy has been saying the group is soup, but earlier he said he has jitters about this game. What a man confusing.
Yeah, you know, Oral Tracy, big up Oral Tracy, legendary Oral Tracy.
Man, legendary Oral Tracy, man. Big up
and I do share his fear of this game. I'm going to say it again. I called it very early. This is the game.
We don't fear this about game. I mean, our all foot side, this, you know. Again, we have seen this team 3 World Cup cycles. So, if Steve McLaren is brave enough, you should win this ball game.
Yeah. Yo, Freya is a bug. Good God Almighty.
No, you know, and all right. So there's an emotional component to this ball game, and when you play against a team that is charged up, it's a different element, right? Because I didn't know about the constitutional day part of thing, which is akin to Jamaica's independence that Fabi shared with us, and that will play a role. The crowd, I have the audio off, of course, so I can't hear if the crowd noise up and rile up or anything. So people can tell me. I mean, is the crowd making noise? They don't let them make a bunch of noise.
But who cares? We saw Curaçao go to Trinidad and play, and that was a carnival-like atmosphere, and Trinidad was dead.
Yeah.
So that not really bad. Here's FIFA.
All right, a bad touch by Cephas. I would probably say it's bad touch by Cephas. I'm going to chuck. Fabi says not a lot of Vuvuzela, but I guess all right, yeah. So I am not familiar with the culture down in Curaçao, Fabi. It looks like a more like upper class, more somewhat middle to upper class, affluent, more brown people. Them not really. You're not gonna see a bunch of chicken man at them place here who are make a whole heap of nice. Very orderly and well-behaved crowd. Is that a fair assessment, Fabi? Or Junior, do you know about Curaçao? Because right now, if a yard and Jamaica lead and vibes up, appear nice.
Yo, but just want the cameraman go find my girl in a brown suit.
Oh, so, yep, love football, I mean. Uh, 52nd minute in the ball game, still 1-0 Curaçao. I mean, I can't see Curaçao holding this 1-0 lead. I mean, at some point, Reggae Boys will score a goal.
Yeah, but can you see Jamaica getting any meaningful possession? It's been 6 minutes and Curaçao has no intention of playing football right now. They just play watch the clock. Have we seen Jamaica apart from Cephas breaking away and running, leaving the ball? Have we seen Jamaica with any intent?
Yeah.
And I guess we're going to do a long throw now. And where's Pinnock? Let me see Pinnock come take the long throw. The tallest man yep, there goes the tallest man on the field about to do a long throw. And the ball probably won't even pass the outside of the 6-yard box.
The long throw is one of the most probably widely used strategies in all of football right now. Even that was John Russell's responsibility to get in front of those two players. Because speaking of long throw, didn't Ayokede of Brentford toss the ball or threw the ball in the box that led to a goal against Man United a few weeks ago?
Yes.
So it's something that is really, missing more and more teams really utilize this long throw business, right?
And that's cool. And where Pinnock play again?
Centre back.
For who?
I cannot recall.
I mean, Pinnock is the tallest and he's a defender. That should be used to winning headers. He should be the one fighting for the header. What you know, nobody else can do the ball.
Brethren like.
So no bother with the long throw then. No bother with the long throw because Pinnock didn't even get the ball past the 6-yard box.
Hey, by the way, speaking of the long throw, Junior, the long throw by Ayokeda.
Yeah.
Yo, are some serious long throw them there, you know?
Yeah.
Them need to test him, brother. The man almost stay from midfield and we dash the ball in the 6-yard box, you know.
Hey, Tony Pulis will be proud.
I was like, what in the world is this? The man I take long throw better than some people I take free kick.
Yep.
I was like, what?
Yo, hold on. Look at that a while ago. Pinnock won the ball, broke down the left wing, and the 3 midfielders stood behind him and watched him. Tyrese Campbell breaking away down the right wing, and in the camera is only one other Jamaican in the camera. That must be a penalty. No, it's not.
All right.
Go on.
All right. So Tyrese, as a winger, needs to realize his first responsibility as a winger is to supply to the center forward.
Yeah, but the center forward is standing amongst 5 defenders. He cannot cross. There's nobody to cross to.
He's not 5 defenders. Brown man ready for move.
Yeah, Brown man ready for move. Yes, but if the midfield is not working, John Russell, Campbell, and Bobby Reed too slow. They are not joining the attack. So right now Jamaica have a flat 3 up front with nobody looking to help anybody else. It's just a one-on-one game. So now John Russell gone in the 18th.
Shot youth, goal! Save. Good save, Elroy.
Yeah, good save.
Good save.
Good save, good save.
Where's
good
Richard
shot
King
by
going though?
But that's the thing. Richard King and Pinnock have to move into the midfield. Jamaican midfielders are useless.
Fabi says, how will he supply when nobody in the box? I thought Bailey Kadamari was right there in the box. And
no, but he had like 5 defenders around him. In that camera angle, Kadamari is the only player in from Jamaica in the shot other than Tyrese Campbell with the ball. Look at the midfield tree. They are just stagnant. It's like we have three Casemiro play for Jamaica.
Casemiro is pretty decent when you get him on a good day.
Yeah, but Casemiro all and don't move. The midfield is not moving. I'm telling you, the three of them just stand up like stooge. And say Curaçao readying another substitute because they want to put the game to rest. Because they know Jamaica have to make a change. They know another gear is coming. So they are trying to get ahead right now.
Curaçao will host Trinidad and Tobago on Tuesday. Yo,
I think they take it on.
Hold on. So things might get look tricky.
That's what I told you. We were happy after the 2 wins, but you have to put it in context. If Jamaica lose this game, it gets shaky.
Well, I mean, it's on the road, right? As Margarita is off and Therese Campbell with an over dribble there for the Reggae Boys.
Lambagisa bossing up.
Noslin is on. Tyrese Noslin.
Lambagisa bossing up. Tired. What is that? He's dead tired. Wait, Curaçao have high altitude? The man never move like them tired.
Shepherd's LM says we have a midfield problem. Why is no one fixing this?
Exactly. I mean, it's glaring.
All right, but to be fair, can we give them some credit? They're actually trying different players in that midfield role.
Okay, that's true. But as I said earlier, I won't start criticizing them until we say, okay, we see the player is not working. Can we make an adjustment? Frey is not working. Frey
picks up a yellow card.
Just come off of the field, brother.
Fabi says Dexter is not tired. He's just normally like that. Shepherd says, why we're not making any substitution? Yeah, I do expect at the 65th minute that the subs, Kaim Dixon, Fabi said Free can come off now.
So answer this question then, because if you want to wait until the 65th minute, why not do it at the 6th? As we say, boys are getting ready to come on. Come on for the field.
BM says, why is Frey still on the field? And 65th minute because I figured, the Curaçao players will be a bit more tired.
No, but put them on now. Why wait? You're down 1-0. It's not like the game is 0-0. I was sitting down and saying Jamaica is playing down to Curaçao. You're chasing the game.
Cephas is coming on. Cephas will come off?
Must. Me not take him off. I'm going to take him off at halftime.
No, Kadamari is coming off. So you go, Brown man. So you go. You had a good run. Dixon is coming on, and Boza is coming on.
I would have never take off Kadamari. And then John Russell coming off, good. Because John Russell not providing any assistance going forward. I would have taken off Bobby Reed too.
So I guess the coach is more satisfied with Bobby Reed relative to John Russell.
Yeah, because Bobby Reed is clearly playing as a holding midfielder. He's the distributor in the team, even though when I see him distribute crap. But he's the distributor in the team.
As Curaçao down the left, trying to get a crossing ball in the box, collected by Andre Blake, trying to get the Reggae Boys restarted. Long ball. Looking for Boza. So it's a different element now of attack, right? You know, Boza is definitely going to need the ball in the box. By the way, what going with Warner Brown? Cephas down the left side. Ball inside. Almost. And it's out. What going with Warner Brown? He's injured. Warner Brown injured. Junior, you're on mute. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, Junior. You have to unmute yourself, sir.
No,
Yeah, there
no,
you go.
but come off of the app. But
Oh, wait, you come off of the calling?
sir, I was responding to a text.
Oh, okay. Oh, my bad, sir. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah, but I could have sworn Warner Brown is injured. I could have sworn he picked up a knock. Could have sworn. Could be wrong. I mean, we've been in prison, so. So weird. So.
Ball, youth. Ball. All right, Dixon. Ball. Oh, Bobby Reed. That's Bobby Reed. All right, shot from Bobby Reed. Wide. Yeah, go ahead, Junior. Sorry.
So, where is Dixon playing?
Dixon normally plays the right wing. So the next question, of course, is what going with Tyrese
No,
Campbell.
Dixon look like so Jamaica is playing 4-4-2.
It seems like he's behind
Boza.
Behind Boza?
Yeah. So it looked like Jamaica is playing with 2 strikers.
Well, I guess we can never say Steve McLaren and try creative. He's not creative. He's trying new things, Junior.
Yeah, but then the question now is, do you trust Frey and Bobby Reed in the middle? Because Jamaica is clearly playing 4-4-2 right now. This is 4-4-2.
So Dixon is in the 10 role. Bakuna. Trying to turn. Okay.
Yo, Frey going to get a red card. Frey going to get a red card.
Bakuna.
Yeah, but feel free going to get a red card. And we're going to cuss off Steve McLaren.
Second yellow?
Yeah, I can see it coming. If they don't take him off, Frey is going to get a red card. I can see it coming.
So Fabi says the formation is 4-2-3-1. Sorry, Boza. Sorry. Boza trying to play it wide. Cephas is too fast. Ball is behind. Out for throw to Curaçao. BCN Sports Watch Along family, we're back. We've been off. Apologies for being off for the last couple of weeks, but we're fully back for all things sports. CONCACAF World Cup Qualifiers, Reggae Boys versus Curaçao. Curaçao ahead 1-0 Group B, CONCACAF World Cup Qualifier. Talk to me, Jonah.
Jamaica is not playing 4-2-3-1. Jamaica is playing 4-4-2. This is 4-4-2.
But, I mean, if you look at the way, all right, if you look at Cephas and Boza and Tyrese, I mean, they're dropping in like a tree behind, not Boza, Dixon to Campbell. So, cuts out by, Junior, I'm not sure they're playing 4-4-2, man. It look like the tree behind Dixon, behind Boza.
Yeah. Oh, Richard King a passed us. The Free stand up right in front of your brother. Pass the ball to Free, you know. We know you don't trust him, brother, but give the ball, man.
Other CONCACAF World Cup action tonight. El Salvador versus Panama at 9 p.m.
Lord of mercy.
I didn't see that. I was looking at the schedule for.
Yo, Pinnock just get the ball out for a show for no reason. Cameraman, what happened, brother?
El Salvador versus Panama, 9 p.m. A big game that for Panama. Must win game for Panama.
Yep.
And that game is in El Salvador.
Yo, free go get a second yellow card. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Yo, remember I called it 5 minutes ago. If them don't take off free, go get a red card.
Ooh.
Lord of mercy.
Oh, good goal, youth. I hope saying offside.
Nah.
I hope
Lambagisa
saying
just
offside.
Lambagisa is yo, hold on. Let me look at his stats.
I hope saying offside.
Nah.
Good goal, youth. Good goal.
I need that goal. Lambagisa and yo, I better go coach. Come call it long time. Lambagisa boss.
Well,
Go on.
well, there goes the 3-1 prediction.
No, I
predict.
told the guys this game is finishing 2-2.
Okay,
I'm now sure the game is going to finish 2-2. Look at Lambagisa. Look at Lambagisa.
Good goal, youth. I mean, it's fortunate still in junior because Lakadia tried to control it and they miscontrol and it end up to 14.
All right, so let me ask you this question then. You are an international defender yourself.
No, man, and Kenji Gore with the goal.
You know defending. Yes, it's a lucky bounce. But let's say he never control the ball. Would Lambagisa get it? Oh yeah, 40 Benton, 40. Oh.
Bobby says King should have gotten tighter cover to Dexter. So in terms of the shot, that's Bobby. He's saying Shepherds said Jamaica are joker. By the way, Shepherds did say even before this thing started, this World Cup qualifier round once the groups. Shepherds did say the Curaçao game is going to be a tough
game. Yes, he said it, but I also said it.
Right,
I called it.
I am wrong. I am absolutely wrong. After what I saw from Curaçao versus Trinidad and Tobago and Curaçao against Bermuda, and I know big up, come on, I'm going to say you're always wrong. Big up, love. But I never thought that. Goal, youth! Yo, I will salt of a man them. How that no score?
Better requesting permission to be that guy. Can I be that guy?
Junior, we don't want to get suspended. We actually want to finish the calendar year and see if we can get enough subscribers. We actually start make a look at change.
Can I be that? Can I be that guy, Benton? Can I be that? Yeah. Requesting permission to be that guy.
Tell a friend them to come subscribe to the thing because in a long time we not. Junior, please let us get to our try and make a change.
All right, let Bailey not missing that.
Bailey now what?
Kadimatari not missing that.
I guess you have to be there first, though. Would he be there?
Yeah, he would.
But wait, he would. Him not miss one in our first game against
that was a warm up. That was a warm up.
How would we play in our first game?
That was a warm up.
The Trinidad game?
No, not Trinidad. Bermuda.
Then him not miss one similar when him kick it wide.
Yeah,
From
yeah,
the
but that
same
was
angle.
that was a warm up.
So how comes you come tell me Sam now go miss?
Because
We
he
already
was
saw evidence that he missed it.
we saw evidence that him score a couple goal already, right?
Boza is Jamaica #1, alright? He's a yard man.
Richard,
I will not sell out the original yard man them for the foreigners.
you see Richard King a cuts off free. You see it a while ago?
No, I don't see it.
Yeah, Free stood up and I look at Richard King and tell him to move. I didn't know how to move. I said, King decide not to pass the Free.
2 subs coming on for the Reggae Boys. Urgent action now needed from Coach Steve McLaren. Corey Anderson coming on for Freya.
Come on for the field, man.
And Joshian Anglin coming on for Bobby. Bobby Reed salt up everything, brother. I think we're doing quite fine. This sort of abrupt wholesale change in our midfield. Yeah.
So you're going to look past Free. I'd say it's Bobby Reed salted up the thing.
Yeah, Bobby Reed and Free. Now, granted, I understand that Isaac Hayden and
Casey Palmer.
and Casey Palmer are suspended. But so my question is this: if you have a squad of players, Junior, you are the coach. You have a squad of players, and you've been playing with that squad. You've won 2 games with that squad, and subsequently, your 2 starters pick up red card and yellow card suspensions. So wouldn't you rely on your next tier of players who are in the squad, the next tier, the Corey Anderson to start the ball game, rather than abruptly? Wouldn't that be the coaching sensible thing to do?
Next man up mentality.
Next man up mentality. Especially these players have been in the trenches. They have been in trenches as in they played valuable minutes in this World Cup qualifier round. Who this brother Ian Freer? Who him?
You know, Ian Freer, it looked like Ian Freer looked like that youth where used to go Hillel or Heidel, but him go downtown and play some ball and get a bus. That's who Freer look like.
Downtown.
Yeah. As Damian Lowe is telling the players to get up now. What's going to piss me off, because I still think this is a 2-2 game, what's going to piss me off is going to see the midfield play a lot better now. And we are going to sit down at the end of the show, regardless of how the game finished. The next 15 minutes, after the next 15 minutes, we're going to say, why did Jamaica start with this midfield?
I can't make head and tails of this, brother, because you would think that if you have a squad of players, if you have a squad and you have your starters, and 2 of your starters get suspended, then you go to your next man up. Why you just roll out new man and go straight in a starting 11? And granted, Bobby Reed has been a part of the group, but Bobby Reed never played a ball part of the World Cup qualifier. I'm just releasing a starting 11, so.
And he's old.
Why you just make your life so difficult? And we tell the other players, we tell Corey Anderson, say, brother, I only see you as a backup and I don't see you as a starter, pretty much.
Yeah. Like you say, no matter what, that is your position, that you're going to play as a substitute. I see now Curaçao start the acting.
Yeah, I mean, of course, but me can't tell a man what to do when them a lead. If them want to lead down, I feed them business. Yo, hey, the brother, yo, number 17. I heard the man come like him a jump on one hurdle and trip himself. But we can't, when you lead, you do what you want to do.
You remember there was a moment in football about 2 years ago. You remember when the stoppage time they go crazy?
Yeah,
you remember
start stretching out, yeah.
They had a rule where sometimes we even have 10, 12 minutes of stoppage time.
Yeah.
There was a brief period of that happening one time. And I said Richard King now is the highest man again.
Yeah, And so we have seen this a few times where Richard King has pushed down the right wing and has crossed the ball inside. So, well, at least, I guess this is total football, Junior. Yo, any man can play any position.
Looks up. Jamaica get a penalty soon, you know.
Still 2-0 Curaçao leading the Reggae Boys. Goals from Livano Comencia and Corey, what's his name? Kinji Corey with the other goal scorer.
Lord have mercy, Sifa. Hey, Sifa's a player be a chup in this today. A bare foolishness Sifa's a player today. Bare foolishness. He's been found out. He had a good first game against Bermuda, who is a box side. Do a thing against Trinidad. But right now, Curaçao find out the man, man. The buck.
One thing, you know, is an unspoken hero in this Curaçao team is Leandro Bacuna, number 10. He's an older player now, but he, you know, you have some ballers who, even in them older years, them just command that presence and that leadership, that game management. So now I'm just going to knock the ball and just position and try run the clock.
Yeah, a calming influence.
Yeah, man. Exactly. Calming influence.
What a control. What a control.
So, all right. So Tyrese Campbell on the right wing and Kaim Dixon is in a number 10 role. Is that effective? Is that an effective role of Kaim Dixon?
It is, because you're seeing the combination working. The problem is there's no balance.
Speaking of Kaim Dixon, ball across the goal. No one there to put it in. Balls at the back on the end, but ball out for a throw. Curaçao cleared it out for a throw. Shot! The field goal. Or a field goal from Josh Jane. Good run, Kaim. Yo, Kaim did put that across the box. I guess Junior would say Brown man would score it.
Yeah, because I would have whisper
Tyrese Campbell is off.
and whisper on.
All right, big up, Whisper. Dujan Richards. All right, so now this sends Kaim to the right wing then, right? Or does Whisper play the right wing?
I mean, common sense should have said send Kaim to the right wing.
All right, so you're scoring 2-2 still on the card now, because again, I think one goal, if Reggae Boys can somehow find one goal, this really kind of make this Curaçao team kind of shaky, because he already still a player over there, so I try to get the fans behind and I try to encourage the fans to make nice. And Richard King again with a cross. Elroy.
And nobody, both are still up a point. Run to the ball. Anticipate.
Kaim Dixon move the ball still in another position now. He might get the ball quickly and he might find him passes, and he's making some nice diagonal runs. Look, but you, Richard, come on. Kaim Dixon break. I may have to say Reggae Boys not watching themselves on the counter there, father.
Curaçao don't have any intention of scoring any more goals. I'm going to try to get to 90 minutes.
No, I think, all right, it's not something that I'm going to go to them way to do, but you see them keeping Lacadea up just in case. All you have to do is one kick or miss and him get him through.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, and again, the Reggae Boys did quite well the first two games. So even if this game remains the same, this result hold, it's not the end of the world.
It's not, but and it's not. It's not.
It's not the end.
It's not.
So we don't want panic.
We don't want panic. However, we do know Jamaica have to get a result in Trinidad. We know that. Jamaica have to beat Curaçao in Jamaica. Looking at this game, do you feel confident that Jamaica can get a result against Curaçao in Jamaica?
Yes. Because
With
I
which
would
midfield?
expect Isaac Hayden to be back in that midfield.
Okay, so
I will expect Isaac Hayden to be back in that midfield. What else? And I think that we spoke at length about the midfield vulnerabilities, and we cannot understate how important a player he is to this team.
yeah,
So, and this is just going off the two games that we saw so far. I mean, this is a team that won two games. Yeah, big up to all the yardie them. Big up. We're turn up a fence and watch the thing. Hey, right at the fence line and watch the thing. Big up to
right,
all the
right.
yardie.
Yeah,
Big
yeah,
up to all
yeah,
the yardie them, man. Don't
yeah,
worry.
yeah, yeah,
Wave the flag. Wave the flag.
yeah. High, high, high. We have it high,
Wave the flag, man.
high.
By the way, we don't want to say we a flag too hard, you know, because we don't want the man come send me a page. So, boy, yo, bring your book in. Come turn in your book. Come on, say Benton, stop make excuses for the Reggae Boys. Come on, trust me. So after the first two games, I'm a converted man. I am convinced that this team will be at the World Cup. I
There,
probably expected a little bit easier than I thought, but this kind of goal youth. Him save it.
can save it.
He probably no need to save it.
Of course, it never save it. That's dipping. But no, him pull a muscle.
Yo, the man him mash up Elroy and Boza laugh. the referee said no bother with it. The corner kick. Yo, referee tell Elroy said no bother with an idea. We don't know thing. Corner kick, come. Whisper with the kick. Will you? I mean, we get some chances now. So it's not for a fact that we not get chances in that game. And again, we can't go back to the clear-cut chance where John Russell should have scored.
Yeah.
And we have to remember, say, Bermuda scored 2 goals against this side here. This side here, Curaçao. Bermuda scored 2 goals against, and we can't score one.
I have to remember Tahith Strong will be back for the return leg.
Okay, Junior. Well, who delegate you to be the party pooper? Who give you that authority, brother? Whisper. Yo, speaking of Whisper, Junior, Whisper look much more physical, like him in a gym.
Yeah, yeah,
Like him a build up.
yeah.
Yeah, man, him
The,
look.
ba- the baby
Like
fat come
Chelsea
off.
baby side, I build him up, or Chelsea people him take. Why don't ever build up Estava also? Whisper put on muscles.
Him had a good meal plan.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. My kicking him, my kicking him. Yo, come out that way. Boza. And one thing, though, even if you look up at boy still, And I know the same problem when I call him look a boy. Whisper does look like a big man.
But how old is Whisper now, better? Whisper 21 now, you know, I think.
How old are you now?
I think Whisper is 21 now. I
Come
don't
on, say
know.
bring back Tapa. He said, come on, trolling business that night. You know. Come on. Tapa ever win 2 from 2 in a World Cup qualifiers yet? Tell Tapa if we win Caribbean Cup.
No, tell Tapa to beat speed when it counts.
Oh, God. Why are you like this, Junior? Why are you like this? Why are you like this, brother?
Hey, Tapa sit down and say, yo, brother, what we do for cars? We get out of the meeting. Yo.
CONCACAF World Cup Qualifiers. Why this thing I say 1-0, not 2? Why the AI Sports thing now catch up? Okay. I mean,
Whisper
even one
not
goal
cross, you know.
would kind of help right now. Because we can't score 1 goal against a side that Bermuda scored 2 goals against. Come on,
Not only
man.
that, Jamaica has deployed all their attacking guns.
We are go all out.
Yeah.
Well, I guess so Reggae Boys.
Hey, you know who Lambagisa look like? Travis Hunter.
What, the NFL youth?
Yeah. You look dead stamp at Travis Hunter. Camera zoom in for Ian Frame. Hey, yo, bob up, man.
Yeah, we span 19.
Whisper 19 when?
My turn 20 November 10th.
For real?
Yeah, man, my 19, my turn 20 November 10th.
Shit, that's in a month.
All right, 1-9. All right, that please, me not gonna say on that score. Please tell me Reggae Boys score.
That's it on yet.
Okay. Me not gonna say nothing. Cause earlier when me I celebrate, so the ball go in, the man them say, which game me I watch?
We don't know what you say, brother.
Good goal, Richard King. 2-2 is still on the card, Junior.
Yeah, 2-2 is on the cards. I did say 2. Wait. So referee allowed the ball. Yeah.
Yeah, cause Reggae Boys I try run go on line.
No, how much stoppage time you think there is? I'm going to guess it's 4 minutes.
All right. Big up to the Yard fans. Big up to the Yard
Speed.
people.
What speed? I'll speed that.
I speed that.
Yeah, I hear a friend. What's your name?
Good, a good goal, you know. Richard King, a centre back, I go and say, you know.
Mental, your friend that besides speed.
All right, Junior. Why you have to bring that stuff up, Junior? Come on. Hey, you know, so we are going to be out for the next 2 weeks again.
Yo.
All right, 2-1. Reggae Boys, a goal from Richard King, 2-1. Boy, Junior come going like he wants style. I know. 2-1, all right.
Mental, just still a respond to your email.
I call her Monday.
Come on.
We are going to get a Curaçao number.
Come on. You know, say a mental friend that come on. Tanya Lee. Yeah, Tanya.
Come on. Thank you, but no thank you. I will call her Monday.
Yeah, big up Tanya Lee.
By the way, JFF VAR review? What? What is this review for? Hold on, people. What VAR look for? In the offside. Or them have said this brother might be. So King definitely not offside.
Angled offside though.
So what? But him not involved in that play. What? The block
But
off defender? Him not block off the defender.
yeah, him block him out. That's offside. That's offside.
Wait, him not block off the defender.
He did.
Come on, talk to me.
He did better. That's not a goal.
He shielded the player. What
Yeah, offside. I mean, we don't
a
even
basketball pick where I play a basketball this. I pick this.
we don't even see so much replay. It's clear.
Yo, zoom in there, brother.
Zoom in on what?
Cause I need to see this.
Hold on. The right back look like him a keep him on side, you know.
No, right back now keep him on side.
No, it's at an angle. Yeah,
No,
offside.
man, the right back. Junior, I need to go get your glasses checked.
Offside. 100%. I'll be shocked if him keep that, if him get that. Offside. Yeah, offside.
Yeah, I need to see that one there again.
There's nothing to see him. He was in an offside position and him obstruct the play. Him obstruct the play.
Richard King, calm down. No, you don't need to bother up your referee. Calm down, Richard King. Whisper, move away. We involved this. Calm down. Yeah, man. Boza, thank you. Thank you, Boza. Thank you. Because some of them man are too dark. Leave the referee alone. And don't get no card now, you know, Richard. Okay, all right. So Lokadia off and Ijima on.
Let's blow it off first.
I'm not sure that I agree with the call, but I accept the call.
Come on, Benton. That's clear.
No, Junior, that block off. All right,
Yeah.
I get the offside. He's standing off, but the block off.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have to see that. Maybe I need to put on my glasses
You need to put on obstructive glasses.
because I don't see where the player intentionally blocked the Curaçao player.
Whether he intentionally or not, he interfered with the play.
Some of the man run up in him. Referee, talk to me.
He interfered with the play. Benton, I'm telling you, I am an international consultant of football. Just blow it off, ref. Just blow it off.
All right, even AI Sport, I still keep the 1-2-1 up. Yo, Junior, we will come up with our own site for. Up to now, AI score can't even update the score. 2-0 Curaçao. Anderson.
Somebody tell him say what VAR, no, you don't have to act like that.
I'm really proud of the growth of Boza. Boza is being the bigger man in all of this. I get the game going. And my guy. Hey, yo, big up Boza. Big up Shamar Nicholson. Now we have Bermuda for play.
Let's blow it off, ref. Let's blow it off the ref.
Well, the ref really made them a place.
If I take by the goal, it don't make sense to play no more football. Let's blow it off.
Ref really play roll out the clock. All right, Cephas. Blurt out. We have seen enough. No, Cephas. Come. No, blurt out. Blurt out.
Next man got for the ground again. Brother, the game done.
All right. Michelle says should have started Whisper. Whisper just coming back, Michelle. Can't start him. Start him over who? Brown man, and Brown man did not score goals. Can't
No, start him over. Start him over Campbell. Start him over Campbell.
But I will say I like how Whisper look though. The youth look like the injury thing is behind him. Look like him in shape. Now we can see fully loaded how Whisper go about it. Good luck to your youth. By the way, Kaim Dixon needs to talk to Whisper trainer so he can put on some of my muscle. Or maybe eat some more
Eat some fish and chips.
Calm in part. Richard King, calm down, brother. Never call Tanya to talk to you, you know.
Will she answer your call then, Dan?
It doesn't work. It doesn't mean we can't try. Listen, nothing beat a trial. Just no answer. Fuck, you know what? Wait till me do a ball game next time. Alright, when the Jamaica Curaçao game I go on a yard. We are go buy a box.
Hey, come on. You know, some banter I go up to Tanya and say, hey, hello. And Tanya will say, excuse me, no, I don't want any peanuts, sir.
Speaking of Tanya, the reggae boy secured an investment from a Visa, right? Visa contributed to the poor.
Who is about speaking of Tanya?
No, because she did the announcement and that's a part of one of her major responsibility, right? So she, you know, my cricket's there for years and then I secure them investments. You see, come on, say Benton, no shame. All right, see it there. No shame. Shame tree dead.
Hey, I want somebody can tell me that a Jamaican and Lisa Anna. Anybody call me Peanut Man? And I tell her some class, this is what.
Big up to the wonderful Lisa Anna. Big up yourself. Congrats to Curaçao. Curaçao won the game 2-0. We'll take a look at the standings here in a second. Junior, talk to me, family. Talk to me. Tough day upon the business travel. But
I mean, we're asking Jamaica to win in Curaçao, a game that Curaçao must win, right? Now Curaçao goes top of the zone by 1 point, right? This is a must-win game for Curaçao. You're playing at home. You know you have to travel to Jamaica next. It's a lot to ask of them. And and let me say it again. I did call it early that this is the game that would be most difficult for Jamaica. Now, it could have been easier, especially when we saw how Curaçao played against Bermuda. I came into this game thinking that maybe there's a chance that Jamaica can get joy in Curaçao. But they were just simply more prepared mentally and emotionally and treated Jamaica with respect and beat them. Now the onus is on Jamaica to return the favor. And now the next biggest game for Jamaica is traveling to Trinidad. That's going to be a tough game. Tough game.
All right, but one thing at a time, though. One thing at a time, right? For the reggae boys. I mean, the big game, though, is just take care of the next game. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, whatever happened today, it happened tonight.
Right.
So the next game is Bermuda, Soup, win the ball game there, and you're back on track.
Yes.
Because Trinidad game, them game they are next window.
But you're not back on track though, and I'm gonna explain to you why. We have a total of 1, 2, 3 games left in the group, right?
Yes.
right now, and let me make sure, because this is a big key that I'm about to say. Let me make sure something real quick, real quick. So Jamaica has 3 games left in the group, and they host Bermuda next. I want to say so they host Bermuda, they travel to Trinidad, then they host Curaçao. Curaçao is on top of the zone right now. For Curaçao, they are thinking, so Jamaica has 2 home games, 1 road game left. Curaçao has 2 road games, 1 home game left. They travel to Bermuda after hosting Trinidad. Common sense prevail. If Curaçao wins out and draw with Jamaica, if they beat Trinidad, beat Bermuda, and get a draw in Kingston, Curaçao gone through. No questions asked. Jamaica have to win out for them to go through. That's what this loss means for Jamaica. So it is easy for us to say, there was a tough game, we expected this, blah, 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 blah. But on the other hand, it makes that game in Trinidad a huge game, because you don't have any points to give up. Your 1 points that you have, the game, you already give up your give up game, which is today. You cannot lose to Trinidad in Trinidad. You have to come out with at least a draw in Trinidad. That's how big this loss is.
But what is the old formula when it comes to this World Cup qualifiers, right? You win at your yard, and then you try to get as many points on the road as you can.
Right.
Now, Curaçao won at home.
Right.
So Jamaica just have to reciprocate the same the thing and win a yard.
Right. And if Jamaica beat Curaçao, obviously Jamaica got you.
Yeah,
yes.
I mean, so the same formula is what you adhere to. You still need to win at your yard and pick up what you can on the road. And
right.
And so when you play Bermuda at Jamaica, you fix them up. The last game of the thing, you play Curaçao at Jamaica November 18th, you fix them up. You're gone. Because, right?
Yeah.
So the two, I mean, me not panic. The
it's
Trinidad
not
game, I mean, do you really need something from the Trinidad game that would just extra dressings?
No, you need something for the Trinidad. All right. So let's say Jamaica beat Bermuda, lose to Trinidad, right?
Yeah.
Let's say that happened.
Yeah.
Jamaica will enter the last game with 9 points.
Yeah, with 9 points.
If Curaçao beat Trinidad, beat Bermuda, Curaçao enter the last game with 13 points. Jamaica cannot
Curaçao
qualify.
is playing Trinidad at home.
Yes.
And then they travel to Bermuda.
Right.
Okay.
So Curaçao Tuesday. All right. Look, Jamaica have to beat Curaçao in Jamaica.
Yeah, I mean, without a doubt, you have. The 6 points at home is a given. You have to win that.
Yes, and you need a result in Trinidad. You need a result in Trinidad.
Yeah,
need
the
it.
Trinidad thing now looks.
You cannot lose in Trinidad. Now Tuesday, Trinidad can turn up and draw with Curaçao. Tuesday, it's not outside the realm of possibility, right? And if that happens, let's say Trinidad and Curaçao draw. That means Curaçao will have 8 points, Jamaica will have 9 points, Trinidad will have 5 points, right? Curaçao then turn around and beat Bermuda. Curaçao will have 11 points. Trinidad beat Jamaica. Trinidad will have 7 points. Jamaica will be sitting at 9 points. That will now make the last game against Curaçao, a must-win game for Jamaica to leapfrog Curaçao because they can't draw. If all Curaçao would need is a point in Kingston to go through. So if Curaçao don't beat Trinidad Tuesday, we are going to assume that all they need is a point in Kingston. If Curaçao beat Trinidad Tuesday, we are going to assume Jamaica cannot drop points against Trinidad.
Yeah. I mean, ultimately, yeah. All right, and the big reminder is that Curaçao took a point off Trinidad in Trinidad.
Right.
So that result could weigh heavily here down the stretch, because what Curaçao has done is that they have secured 6 points at home, right? 6 points against Reggae Boys and Bermuda. So they're doing things that, that's the way the formula is supposed to work. But on top of that, they have secured a very vital 1 point against supposedly one of the big teams coming into the group, right? The Trinidad in Trinidad, right? So then the Reggae Boys have to either match that or better it.
So Jamaica
the soup group is getting a little bit kind of the soup.
No, but look,
the soup pot I get a little bit tricky.
I did not expect Jamaica to lose. I expected Jamaica to draw the game, but I did say I said, look, we have to be more realistic. And also remember, Trinidad had 3 offside goals against Jamaica in Jamaica.
All right, Junior, thank you.
No.
Offside when them never score. All right, we're good. Remind us about no offside goal.
No, but this is reality, Benton, because no, we cannot overlook Trinidad in Trinidad.
No, I mean, no, definitely. I mean, the task of going to Trinidad and getting something is not going to be easy. It's a rivalry game. Dwight York and Trinidad is pretty much, with today's victory, they're resurging, right? I mean, and there is an option, if you finish in the second spot, you may have a chance to go through a playoff run. So Trinidad is not necessarily out of it totally, right? I mean, the soup pot kick over, brother.
But I'm going to make a scary statement. Bermuda is going to get points. Bermuda is not going to finish this zone with 0 points.
Against who?
That's a scary statement, because I know Bermuda is not finishing with 0 points. We can't tell you that right now. Bermuda is not finishing with 0 points.
Then whosoever drop points against Bermuda and decide if we go nowhere.
Exactly. So Tuesday, Jamaica better put that game away early and let Bermuda have 2 other games to get points.
No, Jamaica can't. No, big man thing. Jamaica can't. I mean, we now look ahead to Tuesday game. We still the Panisa game. But we just want to say this. Junior, me understand say Bermuda and have nothing to play for now. And it's just free reign, relax. But Jamaica can't tell us say we want to go World Cup. And we have to play Bermuda we are and we can't beat them. Especially
I agree, no.
on the back of this result.
I agree 100%. I agree 100%.
The Steve McClaren, if Bermuda got Jamaica and draw Tuesday, Steve McClaren forget fire. Don't even bother with it.
I think, and it's not an overreaction. I'm not overreacting. I think some questions need to be asked of Steve McClaren based on the team that he picked today.
Of course. That's not an overreaction. I mean, that's minimal, right?
Look, Frey and Bobby Reid, right? You have 2 games, right? And fine, Casey Palmer can foul back Tuesday. Cool. But I don't need Casey Palmer to beat Bermuda. Tuesday would have been the ideal game to play Frey and Bobby Reid if you have to give them a game to see what them look like. This was your most difficult game. Everybody knew that before the round started. This is your most difficult game. This is not the game to run an experiment in. It's a dumb decision starting Frey and Bobby Reid. Jamaica lost the game today because the midfield was non-existent. Non-existent. The mere fact that we saw Pinnock and King being the ones running into the box from midfield. That alone is something that I'm not going to say is fireable, but that is something you have to look at Steve McLaren and say, you really did not see this coming? Like, look at Bobby Reid all. Asking Bobby Reid to play box to box in itself is an idiot decision. That's a dumb decision. We saw nothing from John Roberts, however I want to name.
John Russell.
To say John Russell. To say he can play box to box. We don't see
John
nothing
Roberts
from
a
nothing.
pastor.
I don't know. But we don't see nothing from John Russell. To say he can play box to box. And Frey, I don't know who Frey is, but I am pretty sure, looking at Frey for the 60, 70 minutes when play, there is no video of Frey in existence playing box to box. So how the hell you have to train him to play in midfield? It's the dumbest decision ever. You have to sit down and think to yourself and say, all right, what was the thought process to put these three players together and expect them to run the mid? Is it that you expected Curaçao to park the bus? Is that what it was? You expect them to park the bus and Jamaica going to have all this possession and they can pass the ball freely and they can control the game. Is that the thought process? Because if that is the thought process, then that means you don't watch tape. Because all you have to do is watch the Trinidad game. Trinidad Curaçao, and you knew exactly what Curaçao was going to do. So how the hell you put them three men in the midfield? And we don't sit down as fun and say, you know what? It's all right we lose to Curaçao because we're going to beat Bermuda Tuesday. You sure? We're going to beat Trinidad. You sure? You sure? Because guess what? I can't say Palmer we're going to see that in the midfield against Bermuda. And this is the same Bermuda that scored 2 goals against Curaçao in Curaçao. I'm not going to tell you that again. I'm going to say it one more time. I expect Bermuda to not finish the group with 0 points. They are going to get somebody knocking.
You make some very good points.
I am back in good form.
You make some very good points, sir. We do, yeah. You do have to question the decisions of Steve McLaren. Like this brother Ian Frey just walked straight into the team. The substitutions and then of course leave a lot of confidence going forward in the next game. Because we don't know what you're gonna do.
Exactly. You have no idea.
What you're gonna do.
You're gonna hope and pray. We're gonna hope and pray Jamaica turn up against Bermuda. That's what we're going to do right now.
I mean, I don't know which side I'm gonna start. I don't know which midfield I'm gonna start. I don't. I guess Tuesday we see. I don't know because that Ian Frey Bobby Reid combo in our midfield just totally just, and then the Tyrese Campbell, Kaim Dixon not 10. I mean, okay. I mean Dixon did look fine, but I was always taught the people excel in things with them more comfortable. I've role them they have traditionally been more comfortable with. Tyrese Campbell, Kaim Dixon, I would have just sub Tyrese and play right wing. Why play Kaim Dixon on the right wing? Now, granted, I don't know, Jonah.
At that point, to be fair though, at that point, Jamaica is chasing the game. So we're not really playing a position. We just have to put as much attacking players as we can and so go chase the game. Because Kaim Dixon didn't play with any form of structure. He just said, give me the ball, make we knock it, and we'll try to do something. There wasn't any structure at that point. The game was lost in the midfield. And there was a video, there was a part of the game where Richard King, not King, Pinnock, took off down the left wing. And the 3 midfielders were still on the field at the time. and then to the pass half line. Pinnock run down the left wing, and I look across, and there's nobody there. The other one, when Tyrese Campbell had the ball, and you bent and said, Tyrese Campbell have to do is pass the ball to Brown man come. Yes, put across in the box. But in that camera angle, we had 5 Curaçao shirts and Brown man alone in the box. But we look at the second half, you put on Dixon, you put on Whisper, you see now you have more players running into the box. So right off the bat, you made a mistake in the midfield because none of the midfield of them showed any intention of joining the attack. None, not one. So you had no intention of scoring. And you wait until the 65th minute to change it. That should have changed from halftime. Actually, that should have changed from 20 minutes in the game. We have seen coaches admit they made a mistake and change it after 20 minutes. Change it before the game will get out of hand. So it is, look, it's, I say this all the time. It's hard to be a Jamaica fan. Of football, I have cable. If you see back in the day, when we were younger, for all those who remember JBC and only have one channel, I'm talking even before CVM. Back then, and you know what? Let me show you Junior is back in top form.
Yeah, well, you had 2 weeks to rest up and practice.
And I'm ready. I'm firing at our guns now. Growing up in Jamaica, we had heroes playing for the national team. Right? We didn't depend on somebody telling us growing up. We never need the newspaper to say, Roderick Reed is a baller. We never need the newspaper to say, Walter Boyd is a general. We never need JBs, we never need Lindy Denapella to say, you know, this player Teagat Davis is coming to play for Jamaica and he's a general. We never need that. We had heroes. Right now, the youth them at Jamaica, you know where the heroes are playing? They are playing for Man City, they're playing for Barcelona, they're playing for those teams. They don't have the heroes in the Jamaica team. And the Jamaica team is reflecting that right now. The players are reflecting that. Because, Free, this is your first time playing for Jamaica. At least look like you're proud to wear the shirt. At least look like, yo, we can't believe I play for Jamaica. We need to impress them people. At least look like that. The man literally look like he's a Sunday League baller. And he couldn't care any less when he lose the ball. But we must sit down now and talk glowingly and say, you know what? Jamaica has 1 foot in the World Cup because they had 2 lucky wins to start. I just saw this thing go, brother. Dick Advocat is a real coach. We sat down and watched Curaçao up 1-0. And I said it. Coming out at halftime, what did Dick Advocat do? Take off them left winger. Why? Because Tyrese Campbell was getting joined on the right wing. Before Jamaica score back and go on the ball and say, yo, I'm fixing the right. I'm fixing my left wing. Because it's clear that is where Jamaica is most dangerous. But we sit down and watch the 70 minutes and watch the midfielder them and run around like gig. But our coach sit down there and walk out. First of all, you know what, though? I don't know about a fire. Dirty Steve McLaren. Put on some good clothes, brother. Now come out there in the shorts and shirt like you're for a holiday, man. Put on clothes.
Junior, he wore pants and a shirt today.
You never come out the door cold, man.
You
No,
brother.
brother.
Wear a suit.
Yeah, look at Dick Advocat actually look like I am trying to go to the World Cup.
And
Steve McLaren look like
what does
well,
that look like, Junior?
Look how Dick Advocat presents himself. Oh, I ate some food, yeah, man. Wednesday.
Tough night for the Reggae Boys. But Junior has made some very good points here, and now I need to go back over the soup pot and look for the soup zone. Because the things kind of get... You have to put some cock soup in a soup pot. Some.
Yo, why for that, brother? Why? Yo.
So you don't put cock soup in your soup. This segment of BCN Sports is brought to you by Grace Cock Soup.
No, brother,
The
fix
best.
up that, man.
The best
No,
soup.
man.
Soup.
No.
This
Oh,
segment,
man.
hey, Grace Cock Soup. Yo.
Yo, kick over that soup. What kind of cock soup?
So, yeah, you know, use Grace Cock Soup. Talk to me, Junior. What do you call it? Grace chicken soup.
Chicken noodle.
But all right, we have to look over about the soup zone. This game, what? All right, so yeah, it's a lot to kind of digest because the fact that Curaçao did what Curaçao was supposed to do, win at home. But the fact that the Reggae Boys have to go on the road to Trinidad and Tobago. And of course, you host a Curaçao. I mean, Jamaica have to beat Curaçao at home. We know that. Have to beat this team. But it's just the decisions of the coach. Like just the abrupt introduction of new play. I guess in figure say Bieli Kadamari did work the first time. So why not do it with Ian Frey?
But what is Ian? Yo,
Yeah,
what
but
is
that the man
Ian
just
Frey?
out here, I guess, brother.
But who is Ian Frey though? You know what?
He's a midfielder, and he was, you know, he spoke about him for the last window, and he said, you know, yeah, because actually Ian Frey is coming back from an injury, and that's the reason why he never called him up for the last window, because he needed some more match fitness,
Yo, you know what is Ian Frey's main position?
Don't say it.
What do you think is Ian Frey's main position, Benton?
It's just like a Latibodier main position.
Which is
Defender.
he's a central defender. Yo, this make my head hurt, man. So you tell me, say, angling.
Well, he's at Inter Miami Junior. He's at Inter Miami around Messi.
Yeah, so
It don't make no sense. We're not make we try figure it out. It don't make no sense. And then I don't want to listen to the post-match press conference from Steve McClure, because he might come with one bag of long talk. You know, it does not make any sense.
well, you know, tough night for Jamaica. I think the boys played well. You know, they executed the game plan well, and it was two unfortunate goals that we gave up. But you know, we get ready again Tuesday night for Jamaica at the National Stadium. Hopefully, the fans turn out, and we go again against Bermuda, and we just try to get a better result, and we look forward to the next games.
So make the point that I make about Ian Frey for me interrupt you, because that probably needs to be said.
He is a central defender. And he walks into the Jamaica team in a game that is the toughest game, and you put a central defender in a midfield with Bobby Reid, who is a good footballer, but he's past his prime, and he doesn't have the legs to play in the midfield. So you have a central defender in the middle with Bobby Reid and John Russell. So you're really playing a midfield with three players that are playing out of position. I was surprised Jamaica lose.
Strange things are happening. Strange. Yeah. Strange things are happening. Strange.
You know, aside that our news flash, I couldn't care any less about Inter Miami. Couldn't care any less. I don't even watch a game with them. That's just a waste of football team.
All right, Junior.
That's just the truth.
Those are the views. We are a sports channel and we watch all teams and we cover sports wall to wall. Go ahead, Junior.
Better, I rather watch. I don't know. I rather watch Mango Valley High School play. Not that watch it than watch Inter Miami. But we're going to a game and we give up the midfield. And after 5 minutes, we saw Cephas played 90 minutes, right? He played 90 minutes.
Yes.
And he not do crap. But you take off Tyrese Campbell, who was looking the most effective for the majority of the game. I don't understand it. And then Bobby Reed clearly, because I called it earlier, Bobby Reed was playing as a holding midfielder. He wasn't going forward. But John Russell wasn't going forward either. And Frey is a defender. And we could clearly see Frey have a defender's mindset because he didn't win one tackle. I don't think Frey won one tackle today. Can you remember Frey winning a tackle? Can you remember Frey reading the play and at least providing some obstruction in a movement for Curaçao? I can't remember. I cannot pinpoint. I remember when they pulled on the youth, when he tried to hit the ball and he run around him and draw on the Curaçao baller. That's the only thing I don't remember. I remember Bobby Reed laid out and tried tackle and missed the tackle and get him salad bus.
I remember a control from him. And then he from Freya on the left side, but then he gave
and kick on the ball. And kick on the ball. A 5-yard pass.
Yeah, gave away.
So what the hell they doing in practice? What the hell they doing a lead up to make you have to sit down, and I'm sorry to belabor the point. But I want to know, fine, you play for Inter Miami, you're playing with one of the greatest footballers of all time. You must have some value, right? So we're going to at least give you a chance. But you don't see no evidence of him doing what he does on the field in the warm-up, in the practice to the lead up to the game.
Yo, the agent texting said fire the coach like for real? The agent said fire the coach like for real? Englishman them don't understand CONCACAF. The team balance off. It stems from the coach. The agent mad. And you don't know the agent is a calm personality. I can't I can't wrap my head around what I just see.
It would be one thing for lose, and you can say Curaçao outplayed Jamaica. But I cannot say that. I cannot say Jamaica put their best foot forward and lost the game. And that's painful to me.
So all right. Let me step back a little bit. You're making some good points here. Big up to Mario. Mario said Ratty Jr. is back. Big up to Yudawian. Yudawian says, by the way, the second goal came from the ball. Pinnock missed pass outside. when there was no pressure on him.
That's true.
Trademark of a bug side. We just have to call a spade a spade. McLaren no good, Jamaica side no good. Curaçao is a bug side, which means Jamaica is a bug side. You never know what you'll get from Jamaica. Yeah, I think Yudawian sums it up.
Hey, Big said Tapper was a better coach, and I don't even like Tapper.
But
I agree.
But you can't. Me just I try rub my head. I try wrap my head around what we witnessed. The decision making again. Corey Anderson. You know, I'm not try to figure it.
Corey Anderson and Anglin sit on there looking at you like, what are you doing?
All right. So then, if you say all right, you're going to play a defender. Are you try to play 5-3, 5 defenders then?
Basically. And want to not body here. You know, and just imagine this, Benton. After Jamaica's toughest game, Junior is going to say Jamaica miss Casey Palmer.
Don't say it, Junior.
I'm going to say it because Casey Palmer at least present himself in an attacking position at all times. Free look just like Casey Palmer, only thing him not go forward. So Casey Palmer won today. Casey Palmer cemented himself in the starting 11 forever. Just after today's game. Look, Granny always said, "Corner know the tail till them lose it." You know, he don't know the use of him tail till it got. And Jamaica miss Casey Palmer today. We miss Casey Palmer.
They miss Isaac Hayden.
No, Isaac Hayden. We miss both of them because Isaac Hayden don't offer what Casey Palmer offers. But Casey Palmer has a role in this Jamaica team. He does.
All right. Junior, step away from the liquor buckle.
No. Until we find a better version of Casey Palmer. Casey Palmer has a role in this setup. He does. He does.
All right. By the way, make sure that we're still live, before her.
We're live.
Because the last time we did this, we went on. Well, no, not we. I was doing running. I say, yo, I'm on say, Bretton, WAMT channel, live. I'm on text me. I said, weird, what you mean? I said, Bretton, man, I'm lock off the things. All right, ready, boys.
Big up I am Jamaica. I am Jamaica is currently offline. They currently off.
And we're doing the good fight to bring I Am Jamaica back.
We're going to try and bring back I Am Jamaica page, but it gone.
Yeah, we're searching for it. Final thoughts before we go my yard. Score update: El Salvador versus Panama. Panama in a very sticky situation. The group landscape. Before we get to the reggae boys, final thoughts before we take ourselves. Group A, Suriname, El Salvador, Panama, Guatemala. Suriname on top with 5 points. El Salvador 3 points. Panama and Guatemala sitting on 2 points each. El Salvador is currently playing Panama 0-0 in El Salvador. Big game for Panama, Junior. I mean, this is the big side coming into this thing. I mean, they have to get it right? Tonight, starting tonight.
Yeah.
And then for Group C, Haiti leads Group C on goal difference. They're sitting on 5 points with Honduras. Curaçao is on 3 points, and Nicaragua rounds out the group on a single point. Junior, is it no for the Haitians? Do they make it back to the World Cup? Of course, they're at what? one of the long time World Cup in back in the year, in the 30s, I think.
And they're the first Caribbean nation to qualify for the World Cup.
Yeah, to make a
So
World Cup. So
yes, if not now, when?
the side look good. The side look good. I mean, and
Yeah.
it seems like they are comfortable playing with each other. But the goalkeeper, he's a sharp keeper. That.
Yeah.
And now to Group B, Junior. Final thoughts before we go my yard. Because West Indies are play cricket at midnight.
You
and I have to get some sleep before West Indies because BCN Sports will be dropping a recap of the West Indies versus Nepal series and this current tour of India. But I have to write out some notes.
India almost got 400 runs in them first innings for only 2 wickets.
Junior,
You really
West
don't know
Indies
what
not bat yet. We're coming gun blazing, Junior. We forward in gun blazing. Rally. Talk to me about this Group B after today's results. Trinidad and Tobago 3-0 over Bermuda. Of course, Curaçao clipped the Reggae Boys' wings 2-0.
For my nerves' sake, I was hoping that Jamaica would have gotten some result today. But we're back to square one. All the teams, including all the teams that are serious about making it to the World Cup, can feel like they have a chance. Because everybody right now just have to take care of their own business. If Trinidad win out, Trinidad gone to the World Cup. If Jamaica win out, Jamaica gone to the World Cup. If Curaçao win out, Curaçao gone to the World Cup. So it's an exciting 3 games left. Exciting 3 games.
So what you telling me? This is not looking like a soup group?
Jamaica had an opportunity to make it look like a soup group and they threw it away. But no, it's not a soup. It is not a soup group. Because anybody on any given day, or between the 3 teams, can come out with a victory.
Curaçao leads the group on 7 points. Reggae Boys 6 points in second place. Soca Warriors, Trinidad and Tobago, in third place with 4 points, and Bermuda round out the group yet to get a point. Junior, I think from my vantage point, there are cause for concern for the Reggae Boys, but I think Tuesday's game, like you said, I have to see what type of response we get Tuesday. There were some, you mentioned this at the top of the show about divisions in the camp, and those are things that we have heard, and we don't know. So when you go World Cup, you need a united group. You need a group where every man can rally, especially for these teams. Especially for these teams in a CONCACAF. It's not like pre-modern, a big side like England where any man can show up any day and play some soup and door and win. I mean, the margins between these teams in a CONCACAF are that bit. So you need a united front because you need players who are going to rally and battle for each other when the ball gets turned over. And Richard King left it all on the field today. He left it all on the field. And he's a youth who play for the shirt. We need to see that sort of effort from the other players. Especially Newman, Ian Frey if Maga play.
And and this is my parting shot. If you're going to use Ian Frey, who is a defender in the midfield, just play Damian Lowe.
A little bit more physical. I guess a lot more physical. Not little, a lot more physical.
Just play Damian Lowe. Just play Damian Lowe and give Frey a run Tuesday. Give Frey a run Tuesday. But play Damian Lowe, who at least understands what it is like to play in this team. This is a road game, you know.
I just don't understand this commitment to playing a defender in a midfield role when you call midfielders. So who plays the same role? I don't understand it. Why even bother with it? Why even waste the time to call them? If Corey Anderson can't play or can't start, or Josh Shane Angley, why you have them? And they did the same thing with Lambert, Kevin Lambert. You call him and then you know. So, Friday night, you know. Say West Indies are playing at 12 o'clock tonight.
Tuesday, man.
Reggae boys. So again, reminder, family. Big up to all the people who stuck it with us through the strike, through the suspension. Those who take with themselves, I saw you go. We understand. We are gonna try to be consistent with the content and abide by the law. But smash the like button, and BM says Lua should have started.
Yeah. I would have started. I would have said, just at least give Fred the last 20 minutes.
I cannot make sense of it, brother. I cannot make sense of it. I cannot.
And he made the same mistake playing. He made the same damn mistake playing. Playing Mason Holgate. When Mason Holgate
in the game, a yard.
Yeah, and he looked like a fish out of water.
Yeah.
And you made that same mistake. No,
BM saying thinks your eyes cancel the channel. Yo, when Ice lock off a channel, we're like, and BCN is broadcasting from a new location.
We're back, people. We're back.
Hey, we are Jamaicans. We not
No.
We not ice. We drink ice.
No, I am an American, sir.
We are bad, man. I'm telling you. By the way, if I'm not here next show, you know what happened. Big up to the people. Those of you who like the content, remember to subscribe or tell a friend, consider subscribing. Thank you for stopping by. If you did subscribe and you take care of yourself, good. Take care of yourself. Football family, we do this again Tuesday. Reggae Boys against Bermuda. We said this one was big. Well, Tuesday even bigger. Junior, I ain't that, you know.
I do remember Wednesday, we're going to see what slots certain teams are playing in or what slots certain teams are filling up. I don't know.
Providing that we're still on.
Yo, later.
We're doing it one show at a time.
Play it by ear, people.
Yo, we're gone on the road, family. Big up yourself and chat safely out the road. Look more.
Bless up.